Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Porchselvanvlogs. We are at a Suru homestay in Ella on day 5 of our Sri Lanka series. Due to a train delay from Nuwara Eliya to Ella yesterday, we arrived at our homestay at night, which meant that all our plans for the day were cancelled. So, without further ado, let's explore Ella today. The host at the homestay was incredibly welcoming and attentive. Residing on the ground floor, he personally checked us in during the night and went above and beyond by organizing a tuk-tuk for our exploration of Ella for today at such late hours on our request. With only a few hours to take in this beautiful destination, his assistance made all the difference. We began our adventure at Little Adams Peak, conveniently situated near the Flying Ravana Adventure Park. This spot is a fantastic choice for anyone looking to soak in stunning mountain scenery without the challenging demands of climbing the larger Adams Peak. The name Little Adams Peak draws inspiration from the renowned Adams Peak Sri Pada, a sacred mountain in Sri Lanka. Its summit, resembling the iconic Adams Peak in shape, positions it as an accessible alternative for those looking for a rewarding hike without the rigorous challenge. The Flying Ravana experience is truly exceptional, boasting a team of professional staff dedicated to ensuring your safety while delivering an exhilarating adrenaline rush. It's an absolute must-do, showcasing the stunning beauty of the area. As the first ziplining activity in Sri Lanka, it offers breathtaking and serene scenic views that you won't want to miss. Little Adams Peak is a prominent mountain near Ella, known for its panoramic views of tea plantations, Ella Rock, and the Ella Gap, and its easy accessible hiking trail suitable for most people. The relatively short, leisurely 45 minutes climb is perfect for experiencing a beautiful sunrise, and is a must-visit attraction in the Ella region. The peak is located in the central highlands of Sri Lanka, near the popular tourist town of Ella. The trail is considered easy, accessible, and not very challenging. If you leisurely hike to the summit, it typically takes 1 hour. The path is well marked and can be accessed by walking through lush, terraced tea fields, featuring a short section of steps to the top. It is a popular activity for visitors of all ages and fitness levels. The summit undeniably boasts breathtaking 360-degree views that are nothing short of spectacular. You can easily spot key landmarks such as Ella Rock, the lush tea plantations, and the impressive Ella Gap, a deep gorge that opens up to the southern valleys. On clear days, the distant ocean adds to the stunning panorama, making the experience truly unforgettable. We reached the peak, and the view was breathtaking. The early morning sun illuminated the lush greenery beneath the clear blue sky, leaving me in complete awe. From our starting point, we confidently headed to the left side of the peak, ready to take in more of the stunning panorama. Most people try to make it up Little Adams Peak at either sunset or sunrise for an incredible view of the mountains with the golden light of the sun. However, I highly recommend sunrise. This is when the locals will tell you is best, and I have to agree with them. Being in a higher elevation, Ella's weather is usually better in the morning when the clouds are low and the mountain tops are clear. In the afternoon, the clouds can rise and build up around the hills, obscuring the views. One may choose to continue further along the narrow, uneven dirt trail, which traces the contours of the undulating ridge and provides access to additional viewpoints. Since few individuals traverse these paths, it can be a particularly rewarding experience to enjoy a tranquil environment away from the more frequented areas. There are a few friendly stray dogs up here, so there's no need to worry about them. It's a good idea to bring some water and snacks along. There's also a vendor nearby where you can enjoy some refreshing king coconut to drink. I can confidently say this is the best place we've visited in Sri Lanka. Afterward, we'll make our way back down the trail to reach the bottom. Little Adams Peak is free to enter, and I highly recommend visiting in the early morning to catch the stunning sunrise. In my experience, navigating the path after sunset can be challenging due to the darkness. However, if you prefer to visit in the evening, make sure to bring a flashlight. It will be incredibly useful. Later, we headed to our next destination in Ella, the Nine Arches Bridge, a colonial-era railway construction in the country. There are several fantastic ways to reach the Nine-Arch Bridge from Ella, tailored to your budget, mobility, and time constraints. The quickest and easiest option is to take a tuk-tuk from Ella town directly to the Nine-Arch Bridge parking area, followed by a short 5 to 10 minute hike on foot. Tuk-tuks typically cost around 200 to 300 Lankan rupees, making this an efficient choice for your visit. You can also walk to Nine Arch Bridge by following the Ella Pasara Road, turning left at Sri Ganesh Temple and following the signs past multiple guest houses until you arrive at the bridge. Alternatively, you can follow the train tracks from Ella town all the way to the bridge. This is a cool option as it passes the smaller three-arch bridge on the way. It's truly remarkable how the Nine Arches Bridge has become a prominent tourist attraction, straddling the lush hills between the Ella and Dimadara stations. This bridge is not only stunning, but also a prime example of colonial-era construction, showcasing extraordinary architectural skill. In fact, the story goes that not long after the bridge had been commissioned by the British, we broke out between Europe's empires. When the steel allocated to this bridge was redirected to Britain's war efforts, a team of Sri Lankan engineers and builders completed the job in 1921 using blocks of stone and cement. To this day, the 91 meters long, 24 meters high bridge has stood entirely without steel support, and we think it's a pretty damn good example of human ingenuity. Today, the bridge is famous amongst travelers and locals alike, who come to catch a glimpse of the famous blue train slowly inching its way across the bridge. The Nine-Arch Bridge Tunnel likely refers to the short, historic Dimadara Tunnel, a colonial-era railway tunnel located near Sri Lanka's Nine-Arch Bridge, an iconic landmark in Ella. Visitors often walk along the train tracks from Ella to reach the bridge, passing through the short, open-air tunnel along the way, though they must exercise caution and be aware of approaching trains. If you can, we'd suggest visiting Ella and the Nine-Arch Bridge during January to May, when the weather is slightly warmer and the chance of rain is at its lowest. It's also peak season for tourists, which can make the town and its attractions feel a little crowded. We'd avoid visiting between September to December, which is the wet season. Afterward, we happily made our way back the same route to find our tuk-tuk. We've already checked out of our accommodation and are excited to visit the attractions in Ella this morning. We're feeling quite hungry, so we're heading straight to Ella town for a hearty breakfast. Our homestay host arranged a tuk-tuk ride for us to visit Little Adams Peak and the Nine Arches Bridge, and to drop us off at Ella train station. The package cost 4,500 Lankan rupees, and we felt it was worth it given our limited time. Taking a tuk-tuk was the fastest way to explore Ella. Following the recommendation of our tuk-tuk driver, we confidently chose a local restaurant for breakfast. We enjoyed delicious parathas and picked up some snacks to keep us energized for our long ride back to Kandy. It's time to say goodbye to Ella. We've got our train to Kandy today, so let's make our way to the Ella train station now. Exciting adventure ahead.